Hello, welcome to the stream. It is RahiTuber development time. I am going to be doing let's actually put my to-do list on the stream. How's that? I'm going to be doing the the merge layer set option. No, I'm not. Hang on, why has it done that? Wait a minute. Where's the rest of my to-do list? This is not correct. Oh. I have it on chat log mode, which cuts off all but the last 20 lines. That's what happened. Anyway, right, so what I'm actually doing, not the merge layer set option, although I will be getting around to that. First thing I'm doing is actually layer tags. So I've moved the advanced states menu stuff down the list because I just did the big phonemes update. I don't really want to do another great big giant task because that's going to be a big one. Sorry, my throat's gone all gummy right now. I don't know what's going on. So the layer tags is a bit of a stopgap, which lets us do fun stuff to multiple layers with one state, but doesn't require them all to be in the same folder, and you can just change the tags around and the states will just use the tags instead of having to specify lots of specific layers. So yeah, essentially the idea is that it works like folders, but you don't have to put them all in a folder physically. So that's the plan. So on my layer info data, wherever that's gone, layer info, there we are. I'm going to add a tag. And I'm going to just have it as a string because it lets people just define whatever they like. And then there's going to be like a drop down where you can either select an existing tag or write a new one. That's my plan. There's an issue you came up against on certain key layers being in or out of a folder and states calling them as part of out of the folder sounds unfixed. Yeah. Not entirely sure this is not going to change any of the way folders work. So folders are going to stay the same. This is just an alternate thing that lets you basically, tag a whole bunch of layers. Like this lot is the face, and then you can just hide face, and then it will get rid of that. So that's my plan. So I think on the main layer, I'm sorry, in the layer manager, I'm going to have a tag list. So probably this is states info, so it's not what I want. I want it just in layer manager. So like here. I'm going to make it a deck again because why not? Tag list. Also, sorry if this is too small. Zoom it in a little bit. I forgot I had all this soundtrack in here. It's kind of scary. I'm going to skip this. Not exactly filling me with the optimistic, hopeful vibe of programming RahiTuber. Right, so tag list there. So I need to add some user interface that lets people add these on layer manager. Oh, we're in Draw GUI already. So I think on the main Draw GUI, where we draw the layer header, we're going to be adding another button. Wait, I'm confused. I haven't looked at this function in a while. That draws the canvas preset stuff. That does drag things, so we get rid of that. Layer draw GUI. All right, so it is the layer draw GUI that draws the header and everything. Right, let me go do that then. Draw GUI. Okay, so here we have the header buttons and then the header. So we're setting a position for the buttons. I think, let me just have a look. Maybe the tag should actually be in the rename box to try and stop filling up the entire header with lots of buttons. Let's have a look. This is going to be somebody else's model, I've just realized, because I was testing. Can't remember. Oh my god, it's bug. I forgot. All right. Whoops. Okay, let's open the smaller. Hey, Ina. How's it going? I need a small model. Ah! Let's use this one. Just had brunch. Nice. My day is good, thank you. I've just had breakfast. Although it was about 10 o'clock when I ate it, so you could call it brunch, depending. But yeah, I have some stuff to do on RahiTuber. So what I want to do is I want to add in a tag button. I'm thinking either I do it next to the name on the main header, or I do it inside the rename. I should probably do it inside the rename, because then I will still actually, I think, draw the tags. Like, I'll write the tags next to the names. But the tags themselves are going to be set up in here, I think. So Sunday breakfast includes and extends up until 2 p.m. in my opinion. That's fair. Brunch is main meal type food between 10 and noon. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, this was not main meal. This was cereal. So it's still breakfast for me. Yeah. Okay. So I need the rename dialogue, wherever that is. Did I do it in this function? That would have been silly. But I probably did. This is a big function. Okay. Rename button. Rename pop-up open. Here it is. Hey, Embark. How's it going? Yep, it is in this function. So let's see if I can just extract that, to be honest. Rename pop-up. GUI. Okay, there we go. So I want a separator. Actually, let's make it a separator text and put tags in the title. Okay, so I guess we need like a plus button. Add, oh no, not add, just button. Button. And it's just going to have a plus on it. And I think, right, so I will need a, in layer info, I will need bool for adding tag. So that will get set when we press the button. And then if we're adding a tag, actually I don't need the braces there. If we are adding a tag, GUI text input text X. Okay, X just lets me have a label, a hint, buffer size, and a size argument. And then this one lets me have label, buffer size. All right, I'm going to do that one then. So no label, tag input. The hashes make it hide the label, so it just turns it into an ID. And then type a tag. I need a buffer. No one's going to type a tag longer than 256 characters. That would be insane. So we have tag buff and buff size. Keep getting imGUI and eGUI mixed up, thinking, oh, I didn't know eGUI was ported to C++. Yeah, I don't know about eGUI, but this is not it. Invec2 size arg. Is that the size of the... I'm guessing it's the size of the input text box. So I think I'm just going to do -1, -1, because that should auto size it. I have to invec2 this. It's not inferring that. And then imGUI input text flags. eGUI is an immediate mode UI framework for Rust. Okay, I haven't never even tried Rust before. I probably should at some point. Flags. Oh, come on. Give me the autocomplete, please. Please. I hate that I have to type the whole word out perfectly before it will let me autocomplete. Hi, It Just Ace. Welcome in. Only if you want to do the memes. If you're good at C++, there's not much reason to switch unless you want to. Okay, cool. Well, I will be happy where I am then. Call back on pressing tab for completion handling. Yes, I will need that. imGUI input text flags. Oh no, so I don't actually want to be able to tab it, like type a tab character into the text field, but I'll sort that out in a minute. Stream is going good, thank you. I've just started adding a new feature to RahiTuber, which is the program I use to display my VTuber model. We want okay, I think that's actually all I need. So imGUI was edit? Something after edit. I forgot. Well, is item deactivated after edit? There you go. This is about the previous item, I believe. Was the last item just made inactive and made a value change when it was active? Yes. Cool. They're useful for undo redo patterns with widgets that require continuous editing. Okay, fine. So if it was deactivated after edit, then adding tag equals false, and then tag Oh, we want multiple tags, don't we? So I'll make that a deck of strings. So sorry, somebody sent me a DM about a RahiTuber crash, so I'm like slightly multitasking here. Right, so we've got tag list. So tags is, so we add in to tags, oh no, tags dot insert, tags dot pushback, that's what I want. Tag buff. Tag buff is gonna be actually just a null a null char. I can't do that. Okay. Can I do that? No. I thought I could. Yeah, so a layer tag could be limbs or, yeah, basically clothing sets or expressions, or just essentially it's a way of doing a group that doesn't involve having to put them into a folder in the GUI. So that's part of my thing. It's just another option for people to organize their stuff and make it more easily automatable. So actually, I need to define a callback for this. And I might just do it with a lambda function. So the callback is I always forget how this goes, whether it's the square brackets first or not. No, oh right, so it needs to take a imGUI input text callback data. imGUI input text callback data. Okay, here is our lambda function. Is that going to let me? Returns an int. How do I make it return an int? Of return. Can I just do that? I forget how lambda functions work, if you hadn't worked that out already. Callback function should return 0 by default. So tab completion, callback and pressing tab, yep. Expect the return to be the same way. Yeah. I'm just confused with the syntax on how to actually define the lambda correctly so that it does the thing the way I want it to. Right. GUI text callback. Input text. Where's the callback defined? It's just in here. No. Okay, type def int. Oh, it's wait, what? They've type defed the function as an int? Is that how that works? All right, let me just quickly reply to this DM about the RahiTuber crash because it's distracting me. Nerd sniped. What does this mean? When you distract a nerd's train of thought with an interesting puzzle. Yep. Although the interesting puzzle so far has just been, have you read the FAQ? So. Okay, I guess I'm going to define this outside the function. Will it take that? Probably not. But we might as well try. Oh, okay. It does take that. Good. Right, fine. Okay, I'll do it up here then. So, data dot buff. So set if you modify it. Right, so if data buff dirty, then if it's been modified. Oh no, I have to set that if I modify it. Right, okay. So this is called when somebody hits tab for tab completion. So actually, I can just check. I need to loop through the tag list. That's parent tag list. Oh no, this has to be on the layer manager. So let me just do this. Hey, Katu Voss, how's it going? A tag list. Any string in every string in tag list if data dot buff if t dot find. Oh no, actually I want to find a right, so I have to find a string. So I turn this into a string. So it's the string data buff. Just one buff. There you go. Right, so yeah, if string finds that string in it, then we that's position 0. So because we want to find this string at the start of a tag, and if it's not at the start of a tag, then we don't do it. It's going so late, it's early. Yeah, fair. Time zone stuff, eh? For me, it's 11:03 in the morning. So if we found the current typing buffer in one of the tags, then we say data.buff equals t.tstring. Only write to pointed data. Yeah, of course. Good point, and thank you for the hint, whoever wrote that comment. Yeah, I'm in the UK, correct. Okay, I'm being stupid. I think I need to do a copy. Memcopy? Data buff. Yeah, let's do this. So t.c string, and then the size will be the size of the data, or actually the minimum of either t.length or data buff size, so that we don't overflow. Hello, being stupid. I'm Mina. I'll show myself up. Good. Go. Bye. Okay, you can't do size T and int at the same time. Let's make this one a int. Hey, Transformers soundtrack. You laugh, but I've gotten timed out for that joke in other channels. Consider yourself lucky. So we're copying the tag string into the data buffer. Yeah, that makes sense. Almost consider yourself lucky when I'm streaming. That's very nice of you to say. Thank you. I feel like actually buff should get reset to nothing. Perhaps. No, wait. Because if I mem copy the string, it should also mem copy the null char at the end, which would terminate the string. So sure, if the tag is shorter than the string being typed, which shouldn't happen because we wouldn't have found it, then it would still end the string at the end of the tag because we copy the null terminator. So it should be fine. This is C++, yes. Correct. And as always with C++, playing around with memcopy is a dangerous game. But hopefully I don't blow anything up doing this. So I think return 1. Famous last words. Yes, indeed. Is there a return format for this? Oh, and I must set buff dirty. That's right. Data buff dirty is true. There you go. Okay, and then on the tag input here, we are gonna do imgui let's make it a button, but I'm gonna make it a button that doesn't do anything, just to get the nice look on it. So button, and then the label will be actually, yeah, for each tag. You're staying with C++ if you want the dog water toolchain, especially with Microsoft going full turbo dumb and ruined Visual Studio for you. Yes, that's totally fair. I mean, for C++, you still got Qt Creator and GDB and that sort of thing, but yeah, admittedly, Qt Creator isn't as nice as Visual Studio used to be. And some parts of Visual Studio are still good. Yeah, mostly just because I'm used to it. I forget Sea Lion. Don't you have to pay for that? Yeah, but it's not a lot of money as a solo dev. Okay. Hey, Salvita Zeal. Pay for the full JetBrains product suite? Nice. Okay, there's no button flags for this for some reason. So I think what I'm going to do actually is just make it a button and temporarily. Actually, I just make it disabled button. No, this is dumb. Oh, oh well. You're a C#.NET dev by trade. Oh no. No, that's fine. I've been doing a lot of C#.NET as well in my day job, which involves at the moment trying to shoehorn Linux buildability into a 20-year-old code base that's been done on WinForms since the dawn of time. So this is fun. It's a huge code base and it's a big mess. Corporate dev is either C# or Java. Most of my job is actually C++. We use a bit of both. But yeah. Okay. I need some sort of 615,000 lines. Oh, on my layer manager, yeah. A lot of it is user interface programming because it's quite verbose. Main engine's fairly big as well. That's 3,500. This one's 7,000. It'd be that way. Now I'm lost. Okay, here I am. So I need some logic to only put it on the same line if there's space left in the window. Because at the moment it's going to do something else. Oops, sorry. Let's start this up and have a look at what it does. It failed. I balked it. What did I do? Ah, I have to do a pointer. There was an error with it. Oh no, because it's because I put it into the layer manager. That's what the issue was. Okay, no, can't do that. What's going on here? I'm attempting to add tags to layers so that we can use the tags to disable and enable things without having to find all the different layers. I'm kind of stuck with why this won't. I hate stuff with function pointers. I can never get it working. Help. No, not that. Thanks, the automated search. That certainly didn't help me at all. Is it this? No, not that. What's the difference between those two? Because obviously one of them has the layer manager scope, but does it mean it has to be a global function? Maybe it does. Which is annoying because it means I can't have layer manager stuff in it. Lurk time for you? Fair enough. Thanks for sticking around. If I could get lambdas working with it, then it'd be fine, but can't seem to do that either. Right. That should work, except for some reason it doesn't let me build that. What's the difference between a lambda that takes InGUI input text callback data pointer and outputs an int? And what's the difference between that and a function pointer that takes a InGUI input text callback data and it returns an int? What's the difference? You want a pointer to the lambda? That work? Does it do anything? No. Why does it not work? Okay, right. What if I say screw that and I do it with a combo box? InGUI combo begin combo. Okay, begin combo. No label. Input tag. Preview value will be do we need a tag buffer? Tag buff. GUI combo flags. GUI combo flags. Width bit preview. No, let's not have that. Okay. So that's going to be if imgui begin combo. If imgui begin combo, we do this, and then we have a input text, which is just a plain old input text with nothing special about it. That's supposed to be in a string. Buff is tag buff. Buff size is 256. Input text flags. Imgui input text flags. No, we don't need any. Okay. And then for each of the things in the parent tag list, I'm going to skip the soundtrack again. I didn't mean to put all this soundtrack on my list, but you know, oh well. So if we're finding tag buff in any of the tags, then right, then if right, so actually we want to do enter press is this, and then we actually do want the imgui input text flag enter returns true. So if they press enter on their tag, then it will add a tag to the list actually. Otherwise we just want to print the we just make a selectable with the tag name. And then if we select this tag, then we add that to the list of the current tags on this layer. So tags plus equals tags dot push back Oh, you know what? I should do this as a map because then we wouldn't have duplicate tag names. Or can we have a set? Is that a thing? Only if it's a hash map, otherwise you still can. Learn that distinction recently. Not sure that's what I want. That is a site full of stuff and not actually an article. That's really helpful. Duplicate +11, we have the option of using stood unordered set if we require a list of elements that have no duplicates but the order's not important. That's probably good. Oh, do I just not have the... Hey, Poem, how's it going? So, unordered set, can I do that? No. Where is it then? Poem, you have your V2 debut, like, in an hour and a half, right? Stressed, but that's nothing new. There. I need to include unordered set. That's probably what it is then. Just assumed there'd be a header called set that did all of the types of set, but there isn't. Okay. So we have an unordered set of strings for the tags. So tags.insert. T. Cool. What new things are we cooking up? We are cooking up layer tags. So it's a way of essentially you could put them into a state which would automatically affect anything with that tag. So then you can change the tags on your layers and without having to go fiddle around with the states menu too much. And it would also mean that you wouldn't have to have everything in a folder if you wanted it to hide or show. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Right, so If enter pressed, actually, we want this. Which I did want that. And actually, we want to insert that into the parent tag list as well, which is currently still a deck. So let me just go turn that into an unordered set as well. So yeah, when we add a new tag in here, press enter, that sticks it in the layers tag list and into the parent, into the whole layer manager's tag list. That would make sense. And actually, maybe if we press the button of a tag, we want to remove it. That's not the right thing. That's what I wanted. Tags.remove. Find. Can I? Tags.erase. Can I do that? Ooh, yes, I can. Cool, that's quite useful, actually. Okay. This is not going to work if we... so actually, if we find tag buff, or if tag buff is actually empty, then we show, yeah. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, whoops, I'm loading up Studio Jumpstars 2.0 model again. I can't do that. I can't do anything until it's finished loading. I forgot to save that we're using the next one. Right. Let's go with phoneme test. Okay, that's a little bit easier. Right, so on here, we now have... Ooh, okay. The box is too small. So rename pop-up GUI. How do I set the size of the window? Also, I just realized Imagine Dragons is playing. I'm very sorry for the people who hate Imagine Dragons. But I was vibing. Fucking bop to these a lot way back when. That's fair, that's fair. Okay, so I have it set to no resize, but I don't know where Oh, here we go. Actually, that should not be there. That should be here. And I'm actually just going to do it in here. Set current window size. Set window size. Set window size. There. And that is, let's actually just say, get frame height with spacing. UI unit is that, so that times, I don't know, 10, and then probably going to need 8 for the height now. Oh yeah, I forgot to, once again. I forgot. Okay, I need to remember to exit RahiTuber properly this time. Alright, so that's slightly too small. Yeah, okay. Ooh, I broke it. I don't get an opportunity to exit properly. That sucks. And I probably should have actually looked at what that error was as well. No. Let's go with UI unit is, so we want a height of 12 and a width of 12. What's the clip for? What did I do? Is it for me immediately not getting to do the thing I said I was going to do? Oops, I broke it. Yeah, I mean, that's just a standard. That happens every 5 minutes. I'm just going to exit now so that it saves that we're using that layer. Set. Okay, so. Tags. Oh, it does not like this. What did I do? Missing pop style var. Oh. Where? Oh, hang on. I did not do end combo, which I think is the real issue. If you know why you broke it, that's a good moment. Yeah. Okay, is that... Yes, this is now allowed. Okay, cool. So let's just say we want tag to be base. Oh, I broke it again. You'd watch it on social media and chuckle? Well, that's all I want. Okay. What exactly did I do? Tags now has that in it, which is good. So it broke when I'm trying to do the... Hmm. Hey, Mass Effect soundtrack. Nice. Okay, what exactly is wrong with this? Exception thrown. P selected was null pointer. Oh, it's not allowed to be null pointer. I see, I see. There. There's an alternate overload of that function that doesn't take a pointer, it just takes a static Boolean value. So do that way. I don't actually need these to look selected. So let's say base. Aha. And I can, ooh. Read access violation. That's fun. Aha. Tag does not exist anymore because I erased it. Right, so let's do this so that while this is in scope, while we're drawing this button, once we erase the tag, the string will still exist until we exit this scope, so that will be okay. Cool, so actually I can now select that, or I can type in something else. So let's say eyes. And now I have 2. No, I don't have 2 to pick from. Why don't I have 2 to pick from? What happened? Ah, of course, because the string was still full. So actually, when we click the plus button, I need to zero out this tag buff. Oh, I still broke it. Ah, because I've stored a pointer to this. I've stored a pointer to the string, so it still goes blank. Right. So actually, right. Let's do it this way. So that should copy it, and then we do tag label.c string. In fact, I could just do that. That should copy it then. Right, so I need to remove that. Cool. If I do eyeball, then I can hopefully then filter this. So if I delete it back to eyes, then we get eyeball and eyes. Yeah, cool. So we can filter that tag list. However, I think I can make that slightly better. So first I need to, when we click plus, then tag buff these. That we need to reset it. Oh, can I not do that? Must be a modifiable value. Right. Can't do that? Yes, I can. Good. In fact, I can just do that. So null delimiter at the start. That should reset it back to looking empty, even if it actually isn't. But that counts. Yeah, the fact you need 3 clicks for this doesn't work so nicely, so I need to streamline that a bit. But yeah, we can now filter that. So that's good. That's a thing. Right, so combo, I think I can do GUI combo flags custom preview. Enable begin combo preview. Yeah, that's what I want. So how does that work? GUI begin combo preview. Let me just pop this in here. And then GUI and combo preview. And actually, I want to do. Oh, actually, I can set the focus. GUI set keyboard focus here. I believe that works. Oh, sorry, I keep punching the microphone stand. My bad. Oh. Okay, Dire Straits, you can go away. That's a 15-minute song. Chap, help, we're getting a boost. Oh no, please. That does not work. What if I just don't do an if? Oh, hell yeah, weird noises again. Oh, almost, except we're not doing phoneme dev this time, so there's not really any weird noises going on. Ooh, I broke it. What did I do? Sad, sorry. End combo is bad news. Okay. Experimental. Oh, fun. Call directly after the begin combo end combo block. This preview is designed to only host non-interactive elements. Right. Okay, so that actually might not work. Right, so let's try this way, where I'm going to have to do let's rename that. It's not designed to hold interactive elements, so I guess we will see what happens here. It breaks. Didn't call after the begin combo end combo block, or forgot to pass in GUI combo flags custom preview flag. No, I did both of those things. Who could have seen that coming? Hey! No, I think what happens is I actually need to put it inside this. Possibly in this. Okay. Show. Ah. Ooh. I can see the text box in there. But it does not let me type in it, which is not ideal. My only other idea is to store the position. I'm going to get cursor pause. I've missed out the colons. So combo pause is that. GUI set combo. That was no. GUI set cursor pause. Combo pause. So we're going to draw right over the top of the combo box. I'm going to do the input text there. Which is going to look stupid for now, but I'm going to fix it in a minute. Isn't that going to make for really funky Alt-Tab interaction? Is there Alt-Tab interaction in RahiTuber? Find out next week. The answer is no. Tab order. I don't think we have tab navigation anyway. Anyway, it doesn't work. It is in ImGUI and I can use it, but I don't actually have to do that. I can just put the input text first and then do ImGUI same line. Oh, and I don't need this anymore. Try this. Hey, so we can type in here. That's not letting me type. Why? Why is that true? Oh, because I haven't stepped past it yet. So it's false. Tag list is 0. Yeah. I think I've put that in the wrong place. Do that here. Okay, so now I can break it. Because combo flags custom preview is still on and I'm not using it anymore. That's probably what it is. Okay, we have a text box, text. I press enter. That does not go in. Actually, I just want to put that in there like that. And then I guess I actually want this combo box to be open if there's anything in tag buff. So if tag buff, that's interesting. I didn't mean to do that. Is not equal to empty. Imgui set next item open. Ah, I can do that. Oop. Open. True. Actually, I can do it like this. Oh no, because I actually only want to set it. Right, actually, because I only want to set open if there's something in it. I don't want to set it at all. I don't want to set it to false if there's nothing in the string. So let's do this. So test. We have a test tag, and now I can do this. That's not working. Why is my combo not showing now? How about if I only set keyboard focus when you press the plus button? Sorry, I got nerd sniped again. Okay, right. Tag test. Can I drop? Nope. Oh, yeah, I hit my breakpoint. Good. I can do this. Hit enter. Can I do that? Cool. But I actually want it to be only open. I want it to be open like now, basically. Need to go do stuffs. All right, have fun, poem. I'll probably raid you later. Why isn't that opening then? imgui cond. Let's try imgui cond always. Well, that doesn't work. Not sure what's going on with this combo box. I don't understand how to make it force open. Ah! Go away, Dragon Age. 2 tenths for a Sunday morning. Not a loophole. If there's no oxygen in the workshop, there can be no fire. That's a good thing, probably. What exactly are you doing? Playing the Space Haven release candidate. Nice. You know what, I'm going to just make it a custom pop-up. And pop-up. GUI pop-up flags. I don't need any of those, I think. I think this is good. Oh, imgui window flags. That's what I actually want. imgui window flags. Always auto resize, I guess. Ah, I want it to be a tooltip. It says don't use, but I want to use it anyway. No title bar. imgui window flags. Not glaffs, flags. Always auto resize. GUI window flags. No focus on appearing. GUI window flags. Always vertical scroll bar. I think that should be all right. Cool. Actually, when we do plus, when tag buff is not empty, then I actually want to do open pop-up input tag. I forgot to do this tag. That needs to be a lowercase I. There you go. Is pop-up open in tag. So yeah, only open it if it's not open already. And then we can do this. We can close the pop-up there. Oh, can't do that. So actually, let's do if edit box confirm, close current pop-up. ImGUI close. ImGUI close current pop-up. There we go. Let's see what this looks like. Making a custom combo box now. Fully custom. That doesn't work then. It's supposed to be open. Is it behind? Yeah, it is. It's behind. Right, so actually I need to make sure that stays on top. ImGUI bring window to display front. Can I just do that without an argument? What's going on here? Oh, ImGUI window, that's not actually what I want there. Set window. So I only want to open it if it's not open yet, but I do actually want to do. And so next. The next window focus. Don't really want it to be focused. Yeah, because that just... Also, it's doing it even when... It's doing it even when it's... okay. That's not a good test then, is it? Actually, let's do... the first... Yeah, if it's not a null thing. Try that. Yeah, now it's done it. Oh, I accidentally typed in my code. Yeah, but it's not what we want, because that's not really working. So try this. Maybe setting the position on it will make it display nicely. No, it's over here now. Needs to be cursor screen pause. All right, that's not so bad because that's now going. Okay, it was going on top, but now it's not. So no, MGUI window flags. No background. Maybe that will help. Oh no, that's disable drawing a background color. That's not what I want. MGUI window flags. Not glass. Can't type. What if I make it a tooltip? Hey, Dark Kiss Q121. Thank you so much for raining in. Hope you're doing good. I've been working hard on RahiTuber stuff. Do give Dark Kiss a follow if you don't know them. How are you doing? What was your stream about? Meow blap blap. Yeah, at the moment I'm trying to add layer tags into stuff, so yeah, okay, that's working now, except I can't click in it, so that's not actually what I want. This playlist was a mistake. It's got so much of random stuff in it. Playing some needy streamer overload. They added updates and still can't get all the endings. I haven't heard of that. Sounds fun. Like, I know it says don't use, but see what this does. Heard of Doki Doki Literature Club? I have. Bloody Dragon Age again. Too much intense stuff. I want some fun music. That'll do. Totally not depressing music. Think that, but a streamer who constantly overdoses, that sounds slightly depressing. Okay, that's almost fine, but it does blank out the other stuff and still stays behind everything, so don't want that. I'm struggling to get my little text suggestion thing to pop up and be selectable on top of everything else. When all you gotta keep is strong. Hey, oh my god, Maxwell Flyweight, thank you very much for the raid as well. I am currently struggling to get some tag user interface into RahiTuber. It is not appearing in the way that I want it to. But yeah, if you don't know Maxwell Flyweight, give him a follow. They do. What do you do, Maxwell? I'm so sorry, but they have such a cool vibe on their streams. They're good fun to hang around with, and I love the sense of humor. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at like keeping up with what people actually go and do. But please tell chat what you do. That sounds like a pretty heavy game there, JDF. Variety content, all sorts of goofy bits, and also IRL pro wrestling. Oh yes, I did know that one. On your other socials. Last night you played Dead by Daylight, made a dogshit overlay just so if anyone came to your channel from the TTV and your username to gloat that they killed you, they'd be flashbanged. Wow. Excellent. Meow. Hey, Ethrad. Yeah, development is mostly going well. I just can't get this. What sort of creature is a Rahi? Rahi is the bionicle word for a creature. There you go. That clears that up. Edie, my character, is a half kobold, half sea monster. She's which ends up with her being basically like a aquatic dragon. style thing. Rahi is the bionicle word for a creature. Creature. Animal. You misheard that. Okay. What did you hear?
Lizard.
Lizard? That's not what you heard. That's not right. Oh. Yep, that's not the word I said. That's funny. Close, but not quite. So close. Lizard. Creature, indeed. Does it not respond to? Oh, the emote does not have the word lizard in it, so no, it doesn't. Glad to see that I don't use namespaces. I mean, like, I do. In as much as each class is its own namespace, kinda. But yeah. Oh, using namespace to... Oh, no, I don't do that, because then you end up... then you end up with horrible confusions going on. Yeah. No, if something's an STL function, I want to know that it's an STL function for sure. Is there an allow overlap on this? You tagged me. You got me. On my butt. Ah, maybe if I say this one doesn't bring to front on focus, maybe that will help. I touched the butt. I did it. No. Legs are the connection to the butt. Indeed. Ooh, is it working? Yay! We have tests. We have tags. Oh, now my plus button's gone off the end of the screen. Gluteus maximus. Indeed. So I need to if imgui wrap calc wrap width for pos. And then what do I need? Wrap pos x. I think that's right. This wall of words, is it for RahiTuber interface? Yes. I'm actually writing the stuff that does the tag interface right now. So if we have enough room to wrap, then we do same line. Otherwise, we don't. Let's see what that's like. So if I do that, and then this tag test. No, that didn't work. Try this again. What do I get? Returns. Ah. Hmm. So actually, I need to save the cursor position. Then I need to do same line. And if it's too small, then I set it back to that original cursor position. Because reasons. No, if it's big enough, yeah, if it's too small, I set it back to being the next line down. That should be okay. What? Oh. Exploded. I typed too many words. Okay. So test tag. Oh, that didn't work. I've mistyped. Aha! Look, it's gone to be the next line. Oh, now it's over here. That's not ideal. Hey, Queenie. Ooh, read access violation. Love those. Who's a good slime? You are. This doesn't look like Tomodachi. It's not. I'm doing RahiTuber development. I said I might do Tomodachi if I succeed in adding a thing, but so far. Well, to be honest, I have done things. Oops. I did something I didn't mean to do. I pressed a button. we've got tags now, but then when I remove it, it breaks. So it's on the to-do thing. So I'm adding layer tags, or trying to, where you can, basically you can tag all your layers with stuff and then hide the tag. So if you like edit no, that's fine. You don't need to have been here earlier. If you edit the tag on a state, then it just edits every layer tagged with that. So that's the plan anyway. Yeah, don't apologize for having a life. You know what I might have to do? I might have to copy. I have to copy the tags and then I won't be editing the list that I'm trying to display from. So hopefully that'll be all right. Yeah, cool. Now it doesn't crash when except that that's now, yeah, that's good. That's what I wanted. So we're all good. We've got, of course you want to dress me up. Yeah. We should do that. Dress up games with VTubers are the most fun thing ever. Should be mandatory. All right. I think that is successfully good. Well, apart from the fact that this doesn't work when I select these. Selectable tags, insert that. Actually. Right, so if I get rid of this, and then if I... Oh yeah, it works. Hey, Angora Bunny. They're taking the Edie to Isengard. God. Not really sure why it's putting my plus button up here. That's the next thing to sort out. The button. You got me to stip. No! What are you doing? Can't believe you've done this. My mission complete. The Rahi stimmed. No. So yeah, I don't know how we ended up with the plus button going back up there now. Oh, you know what I should do? I should actually do it here on this. If we have enough width for the current word, less than calc text width, mgui calc text size, tag label dot x. So if we have enough room for the tag label, then we can do the same line. Should work. Oh, I need that to be a C string. Why are you hiding from Fabrice? No! No! Can't believe you'd do this to me, Queenie. Can't believe you've done this. No! Oh, fuck. Can't believe you've done this. Oh, that's gone up there now. Oh yeah, so int tag count equals 0. Tag count. So if tag count is greater than 0, we don't want to do a same line on the thingy. Oh. Wait. Yeah. Why isn't that doing it now? There should be one on the end, but it's not wrapping now. Right, so he is allowed to be on there. Try this one. Should not be there, so that should have gone. So calculate wrap width for pos return 725, which is not right. That's not true. Right, in that case then, I should actually just do this. So if content region available .x minus cursor pos .x, that's what I actually want, really. Okay, we've got the same line for that one, which makes sense. Hee. Oh, what? No! Why not? Okay, what do we got? Test. That's fine. Hee. Try this one. It's just about in. And then test this. Should not be giving me this, so available content region is 61. That's 179 minus. Why could I suppose 8? That's not right. Oh yeah. So right. So actually, I need invec to last cursor was, and that is going to be this, and then we're going to set that at the end after we've drawn the button. No, before we've drawn the button. Last cursor pos equals that is current cursor pos plus the size of the text. So actually, let's just get that as well. Ducky? Why would you ducky me? Maybe I want ducky. And you just never knew.
The Polynesian smile.
It's looking like we won't have time for Tomodachi because I've only got like half an hour left before I have to stop, so but let's just try this. Tag just about fits. Aha. Unless we switch to Tomodachi Life right now and do half an hour of Tomodachi Life. Do you think we should do that? Tomodachi Life. I think I did just get to a point where this is good anyway, so... Well, the user interface is good. The tags don't do anything yet, but it's something. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's do it.